Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Let's get started. By taking a look at the hourly time frame for NEO, the price moved up with around 3.2% in the last 24 hours, with a current price of 8.7. And the volume wasn't especially high, so this move wasn't very strong. Jumping to the hourly simple moving averages, at the moment, the price is between the 100 and the 200 SMA. If the price bounces off the 100 SMA, which is currently at 8.66, it could be seen as a support, and the 200 SMA that is at 8.77 could be perceived as a resistance to the upside. If there were to be a break either way, it means that there could be a continuous move in that direction. Important to note is that the price is currently below the 200 SMA, which can play as a strong resistance. However, breaking it decisively to the upside will signal a potential big move up. Next, looking at the divergences, bearish, or negative divergence, and bullish, or positive divergence, are the two types of divergences. When the price is making a higher high, while at the same time the indicator is making a lower high, it's called a bearish divergence. This is an indicator that the buyers are exhausted and that you can expect a change in the trend. The same logic applies to the bullish divergence, where the price makes a lower low, but the indicator is making a higher low, signifying that the sellers are exhausted. Now looking for divergence in the hourly time frame, there was a bullish divergence and the price already went up. Moving to the stochastic RSI, like the RSI, it also shows when a price has been oversold or overbought. The stochastic RSI, however, improves sensitivity and generated a higher number of signals by moving quicker up and down. It consists of the %K and %D lines. The %D line is a moving average of the %K line, meaning that it moves slower. Cross points between the two lines can be perceived as showing a change in the trend. Moving to the hourly stochastic RSI, both the %K and %D lines are in the higher region, which means that the price is getting overbought and soon a trend change or at least some kind of consolidation could be expected. However, the K line still hasn't crossed the D line, so you should wait to see if the trend will actually go down. Now looking at the current hourly MACD, seeing as the MACD line is above the signal line, meaning that the trend is currently on the up. As we can see from the MACD histogram, the momentum is indecisive at this moment. This means that we can expect for the price to remain the same for some time, and you should wait and for the MACD line to cross the signal line. This will mean it's bearish. Next, looking at the simple moving average, or short SMA, it is calculated by summing up the close prices for a certain amount of candles and then dividing it by the number of the candles. We use usually the last 20, 50, 100 and 200 candles to calculate the different SMAs. The SMA lines could be used to determine if a trend is currently to the downside or upside. The SMA lines could also show support and resistance levels, and breaking one of them could signal trend to the corresponding direction. Looking at the 3-hourly simple moving averages, the current price is between the 20 and the 50 SMA. If the price bounces off the 20 SMA, which is currently at 8.54, it could be seen as a support, and the 50 SMA that is at 8.8 could be seen as a resistance to the upside. Breaking either way signals a possible further move to the corresponding direction. Now looking for divergence in the 3-hourly time frame, there is a bullish divergence, which means the price could go up from now or at least consolidate for some time. When we now look at the current 3-hourly stochastic RSI, both the %K and %D lines are currently very high, which means that the price is overbought and a trend change or at least consolidation for some time is to be expected. Despite this, the K line has yet to cross the D line, so patience should be exercised until you see if the trend will in fact go down. Moving to the 3-hourly MACD, seeing as the MACD line is above the signal line, meaning that the trend is currently on the up. Looking at the MACD histogram, we can see that the momentum is strong at the moment, and we can expect the price to continue growing or maybe at least remaining the same for some time. Generally, the bigger time frames have a bigger impact on the price, so please keep that in mind when we show different time frames showing contrasting indicators. Also, the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching, but you should know that trading with cryptocurrencies is very risky, and these videos are only an overview of what happens with the price and a pure technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. So you should read more and make your own investing decisions. See you.